And start with my medium. And I'm putting this base down here so that I have something to blend into. Another way of doing it is just putting them side by side and then blending them. But I find that I have better success with this way. Okay, there's our medium. Now instead of going to the light, I'm going to go into the next darker, to my medium gray 3. Because these petals are farther away from the light. And notice that I'm only jumping 2 values. So that, we keep our rule of 2. So I'm putting that on the edges and toward the back. Because I want that petal right there to turn away from me. I'm going to put it on this one as well, in the same areas. I'm going to wipe my brush and pat that, soften that down. Okay, now see, does it look like those petals are turning back away from you? Okay. Now I want to come over back out here to the top, or to the fronts, and I'm going to go even lighter. I have gray in my brush, and I tipped it into the white, so that makes a little bit lighter blend. And I'm going to come back out here and just on the very edges. Now it looks like I need a little more white. So I'm brush mixing. So just right out here on this edge, I'm going to bring in an even lighter color, a highlight color. And I'm making that area smaller than the light area that I made to begin with, because I don't want to lose my light area. So using the rule of 2 values, I put my medium in, and then a light, and then a dark, and now I'm doing a highlight. And that's a really small area, so I'm going to switch to a smaller filbert. Let's see, I think, yeah, I've got an even smaller one here. And I'm going to load it with my light color, with my light gray. And then I'm going to dip it into the white and create a value in between there. And I'm just going to tap it on to the edges, and that's much better. My brush was too big for my area. Okay, I'm pinch wiping it off. I'm coming back and softening that line. If you don't get the blend that you want with your regular filbert brush, come in with a mop. I've got a very small mop here. Come in with a mop and finish the job. Always being sure to wipe frequently. Don't get too much paint. Make sure you don't have too much paint. Let's see, let's get that 3rd petal. If you have too much paint on your brush, then it's just going to be a sloppy mess. And I'm putting this right in here. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it down with my mop. Okay, so this is how you create movement. And because this is darker, then you see that this is coming forward and this is coming back to the center. All the flowers need to go to the center, because they all come from that stem. So let's see. Let's put a medium center in it. Wipe back into my darker gray, and I'm going to put that on this towards the back. We have contrast going because there's the lighter part of my back pedal, so we've created some distance. Come in and smooth it. Come back with my light gray. Come and do the forward part of the center. And then I'm going to dip in my white and tap in a little highlight. Come in and soften. Okay, now these leaves back here, we need the dark gray for it. You can see I have very, very little paint on my brush. So let's make these leaves back here darker, because they're in the back. Okay. It's my son's TV if you hear it in the background. Okay. Got those leaves based in. Now I want to make the cylinder part of this leaf. So I'm going to go wipe my brush, and then I'm going to dip into black.